range of motion exercises. ROM has 4 types, namely the active, passive, active resistive, and active assistive. We are going to present the passive one. So I am Sandra Vanessa S. Mercado, your patient.
Good morning everyone, I am Astrid Roy Manuson and I am going to show you passive range of motions of the head and some parts of the elbow and shoulders. First, I am going to show you passive range of motion of the head. First, hold the back of the head of the patient. Then, support their chin. Then, move the chin to the chest. Hold both sides of the face, then turn it right, then left, right, then left. Again, hold both sides of the face, then tilt the head right, tilt the head to the left, then to the right, then to the left. Raise the arm up to the head, then return. Raise. Hold the patient's elbow and wrist. Raise the forearm, then rotate it clockwise up to the tummy. 1, 2,
Hello, I am Dan Vincent Teolaso, and after the previous exercises, we will now perform the elbow flexion and extension, finger and wrist exercises, hand and finger exercise. First, we will start with the hand at the right side. So, place the palm up, facing the ceiling, and then raise the forearm. Then point the fingers towards the ceiling and hold the wrist of the patient. Continue raising the elbow and the arm to the front of the right shoulder. Then return the arm in the first position. Bend the wrist slowly at its back. Then bend it forward until you feel resistance. Then bend it back and forth, sideways, and then make a smooth circle. Takes also for 16 seconds and can be repeated 8 times or depending upon the doctor's order. Gently twist the palm to face it down. Then gently twist again to face it up. It can also last for 16 seconds and can be repeated 8 times or depending again for the doctor's order. Place your hand at the back of the client's fingers. Then, gently bend it into a fist. Then, straighten it again. Count. 1, 2, straighten the fingers of the client. Then, straighten them apart one at a time. Then, bring them back together. First, straighten the fingers of the client. Then, move the thumb across the palm of the client. Then, back again. And be repeated 8 times, and depending on the doctor's orders. Use the thumb to make wide circuits.
Good day, I'm Carlito Villawano Jr. And after the previous exercises, I'll show you the passive range of motion of the hip and knee. Place one hand under the knee, the other hand on the ankle. Slowly bend the knee up toward the chest as much as possible. Slide your hand from under the knee and toward the upper thigh. Do this to bend the knee completely. If conscious, instruct the patient to move on the side. And stand behind him or her. Place one hand on the knee with the lower leg resting on your forearm. With the other hand, hold pelvis in place and then move the leg back and forward. 1, 2, 3. Place one hand under the bent knee and the other hand on the hip. Lift the knee and bend it toward the chest, with the kneecap pointing towards the ceiling. Lean on one leg and support the ankle with your arm or shoulder. Place one hand or both hands just above the knee for stabilizing the hip joint. And then raise the leg straight up to approximately 90 degrees. Hamstring stretch number 2. Place one hand under the knee and the other hand under the hip. With the knee straight and the kneecap pointing toward the ceiling, raise the whole leg toward the ceiling. The other hand under the knee should be moved to the top of the knee. Do this for 2 to 3 times. Place one hand on the knee and the other hand on the hip. Your forearm is placed against the ball of the foot. Push the ball of the foot forward, bending the foot toward the knee and stretching the muscles in the back of the leg. 1, 2, 3. Move the leg out to the side as far as possible. And then turn the leg to the middle cross it over to the other leg. 1, 2.
Good day, my name is Shane Kirby Santa Maria and will be continuing Carlitos leg, hip, and knee exercises and will be presenting the ankle and foot exercises. The leg must be flat on bed and hold the middle part of the leg. Bend it in and out. In and out. Do this 4 to 8 times, or depending on the doctor's order. Raise the patient's knee up towards the ceiling, and then hold the middle part of the leg. Bend the patient's leg in and out, in and out as far as possible. Repeat these 4 to 8 times, or depending on the doctor's order. Bend the patient's foot upward towards the shin. This is also known as a dorsiflex movement. Then move your other hand on the top of the foot and then bend it downward, or also known as flatter flexion. Rotate the patient's foot clockwise and then counterclockwise. Clockwise and counterclockwise. Hold the client's heel and cup up all the toes like so. Bend the toes upward, then downward, upward, then downward. Repeat this exercise 4 to 8 times, or depending on the doctor's order. First, hold the client's heel like so, and then spread the toes wide apart, one at a time. Then, cup up all the toes and repeat the exercise 2 to 3 times, or depending on the doctor's order.
Thank you for watching. Again, we are the Honors Doc Batch 6, and this video is specially dedicated to our perception teacher, Miss Agnes Grace Schossel.